Good morning. I welcome you for IABS IAS Academy Current Affairs Channel IABS News Bureau. And today we are going to discuss about All India Radio Spotlight Analysis dated on August 5th, 2020. And the discussion topic is Enabling Environment for Good Governance in Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh. Here, why this particular discussion come on this particular day? August 5th is the first anniversary where our present government has abrogated Article 370 in J&K and reorganized the particular state and bifurcated the particular state into two union territories, namely Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Here, the particular discuss about what are all the progress that J&K and Ladakh has been progressed within the span of 1 year. Here, the major progresses that we can note under this particular topic in this spotlight analysis is government is focusing on integrated approach for inclusive and overall growth for socio-economic development and upliftment of the citizens who are residing in Ladakh as well as in Jammu Kashmir. And the second most thing that has been assured by our Prime Minister when he abrogated this particular article is at least one cabinet minister needs to visit once in a week to this region to check the progress and to follow up with the requirement that needs to be done on timely basis. And third important thing is lot many projects have been started in terms of power, road transport and other infrastructural development, and few projects are in pipeline which will lead the development of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh as per and it can equalate the growth rate of Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh on par to other states in country. And here the major apprehensions of resident of Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh is the resources and employment might be taken away by outsiders, that is outside citizens who are not belonging to Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh. Here, before going into discuss about the reality what is happening now, let me discuss something related to this Article 370 and what is the thing that is now there or before it was. Initially, when this Article 370 was enforced in Jammu and Kashmir, lot many things were there. For example, citizenship needs to be taken separately for Jammu and Kashmir and separate citizen needs to be there for India. Dual citizenship was there. Now it is removed and now we are following only one citizen, single citizenship. Apart from that, there was a lot of special power exercised by J&K. Now there is no such special power, and they had a separate flag. Now we had a same common flag that we are following for entire nation, and now the state is in charge of policing. Here, center supervised the policing scheme after the abrogation. And Article 360, that is financial emergency, is not applicable when 370 was there in J&K. Now it is not applicable. Apart from that, other things we will be discussing in next slide. Here the key points after abrogation is in the name of giving a special status to Jammu and Kashmir. The citizens of J&K were deprived of lot many welfare laws that might be law related to right to reservation, right to information and right to property. Now these three important, not only these three, apart from these three, whatever be the rights which are being provided to the citizens of India, that is being applicable to citizens of J&K and Ladakh also. Apart from that, nowadays the internal insurgency and external influence of China and Pakistan on the youth is being curtailed, and nowadays the youths of J&K and Ladakh are being streamlined to work for the welfare and growth of entire nation. It is not only for Jammu and Kashmir. And this particular abrogation conveyed a clear message to our neighbors, namely Pakistan and China, about the stand of India in terms of welfare and growth of Jammu Kashmir people. And here the reality what is there from in the span of 1 year is central government is backing the citizens of J&K and Ladakh in terms of inclusive growth and development. Also, it cares of sustainable growth for the region by providing all types of assistance, including financial support. And youths are highly motivated in this particular region. Lot many youths are directly coming in parts of taking government examination like civil service examination, and they are being a part of administration. Other than that, they are also into entrepreneurial growth and development, which can lead to the development of J&K and Ladakh in shorter span of period. And here one more major thing that we can look into, the thing is government is taking care of augmentation in agriculture through the growth of horticulture, floriculture and other horticultural resources, because the major strength in this particular region is resources, land resources. Other than that, community participation is too strong after abrogation of 370. And there are some important articles that important things that we can discuss in this article in this topic is there are schemes which was propounded by central government related to the growth of J&K, namely Back to Village program. Under this Back to Villages program, over by the government stakeholders, government officials, they are being assigned to visit a village or a city to take care of their livelihood, and they need to stay in that particular region at least one night in a week to know about the requirements of the people and to work for the aspirations of the society. And after that, the active participation from all the stakeholders, including the elected members, are also being increased. And this leads to strengthening the grassroots democracy in this particular region. Apart from that, local government, that is Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir government, is providing life insurance cover to all elected members of local body, which can give support and emotional and moral support, saying that they will be protected by the government even in the case of internal insurgency or external influence in terms of terrorism or some other things. And here the vision or way forward that we need to know that we can expect in upcoming years is this is going to give a huge boost to tourism industry. After COVID, we can clearly see that Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh is going to give a huge revenue, and it is going to attract lot many tourists all over the country. Apart from that, the infrastructural growth has been highly boosted both in terms of private sector as well as in government. Government is aiding all the types of assistance which is required for the growth of J&K. And as I already said, youths are clearly streamlined under government and private NGOs, and they are working for the growth and development of J&K, through which India is also going to prosper. And now came to an end of All India Radio Spotlight analysis of August 5th. Thanks for listening.